Okay. So I'm going to pipe. Yeah, okay. Should be all set up. Perfect. Let's get going. I am going to enable a cheat code for my piping experience. Where is it? Remonstrances and radar and map. Monster alert. There we go. Morning. Dude, I did not want to wake up to my initial alarm. I snoozed my alarm for an hour and 20 minutes. Alright, rare monster alert. Just for convenience sake. I'm gonna have to remember to take that off eventually. I still don't have a belt at home, by the way. I bought a belt yesterday after I turned my stream off early, and I left it at work. I figured a 3-minute walk from the parking lot to the building should be fine. But I do have a suspenders I ordered from Amazon that are supposed to have arrived and still haven't, because I ordered overnight shipping. Because I ordered them right before I went to the store to buy a fucking belt, of all things. Yeah, shipped, not delivered. All right, let's get into this. I said I was going to start on my head, so let's use my noggin to get there. Go for it. That's everything I need, right? Oh. I need to hop on the raw marl. I gotta put Rookwood away. Or the Safitri. One of those two mags needs to go in the bank. Yep. This gets turned into Poochon. That's just a magic mag. Ooh. Alright, I gotta get the Rookman. I thought I cleaned up my inventory before I finished. You know what? I just realized I could potentially... I'm not limiting myself to offline exclusively. If I really wanted to make piping super effective, I could do TTF. I could load up my offline TTF and just do it incredibly quickly. Do I want to do that? Another spirit weapon. Nice. I don't have another mind weapon to take that. I forgot I was feeding this mag on this character. I'll leave this mag on this. Actually, no, I should put it in the bank too. I need to feed it as much as I can. I need to feed it as much as possible. Is my mic on the right mic? Did I leave it on headset again? No, okay, mic's good. Roy, just to confirm, I am actually audible on stream. Kind of. Because I know I'm far away from my mic. Do I just want to pop the headset back on anyways? It might be easier on my voice. So I don't have to fucking yell the whole time. Fuck it. I'm done the headset. I intended to stand, but I realized that was a mistake when my pants fell down halfway down my legs. Not the character legs either. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, check. Mic work? Mic work? Mic work. Okay, mic on. Mic on! I got it. Okay, we're good. You can hear, but sounds like I'm trying. Yeah, because I'm sitting back and I'm yelling at the fucking standing mic. I wish I had a boom arm for this fucking thing that was long enough. I have an arm, but if I were to try to use it, it would go fucking right here, right about where my hand is, which is still too far away. It's not a very large arm, and it doesn't work with my microphone very well. Because this fucking Blue Yeti mic is heavier than average mics, so it's recommended to not use it with a boom arm. Which is weird, because fucking Blue Yeti makes a boom arm for their mics, and it doesn't work with this mic that they make. I need to just get this is a really good quality microphone, and I'd hate to not use it, because I have it. I might as well use it. But I have to be standing up for it to be, effective, since I need to sit down currently with my baggy issue. Saggy issue? Yeah, my pants just don't stay up. Which is a very strange problem to have. Alright. Okay, Rookmin, Durga. No, I don't need Durga. Rookmin and the other one, Kalki. There we go. I need the power. Power! Mechan plus 6 with hit. Spirit Luck. I don't know why I have that in there. I don't need that in there. Demon Blaster. This actually could be good. We'll see if I need it, but that'll actually stay in the bank. Because that's just a Demon's Rifle. That'll be good in Ultimate. Okay. Gatling be gone. Mechan with his here to outpace you instantly. And slowly those will be replaced. Okay, Rookmin, go bottom. Kalki, get anti-paralysis. Which I only have like 3 levels before I need to before I can no longer buy anti-paralysis guaranteed. Alright, there's that, and then Antipause is just a Diamate. Alright. Yeah, it's got 45 already. So that's just a Diamate, and then it switches to Mono Moons. Hopefully the switching to the actual headset makes me sound a bit better, so I don't sound like I'm yelling. That my voice feels tired. I don't know why my voice feels so tired. Report 4. Okay, I don't need that. I don't know why I'm looking weapons. There's nothing there I even want. Oh, wait, no. Mech guns with hit would be something I want. 30% hit isn't nice right now, but if I can get an upgrade, like more hit or, stronger mech guns. Alright, I think I'm good. I'm running the Crush Bullet instead of the Meteor Smash. That's fine. I'll probably find another Meteor Smash anyways. Or if I get lucky, I'll just find a rare monkey. Fuck it. I'll do normal clear to feed mags first. Clear forest, and then do the 3 missions, because I gotta unlock the 3 missions, and then I gotta go do the caves missions. And I have shift to 6. I did find a shift to 9, but I put that on the Ramarl just to boost her damage for the last bit of hard mode.
The Crush Bullet looks so cool. I really wish the shots were a bit stronger. With the limited number of the shots, they should have been stronger weapons. Honestly. Like, they're barely stronger than just the basic shots. Once you find arms, Crush Bullet's just obsoleted, which makes me a little sad. But then again, that being said, having rare shots in hard mode be stronger than the base ones would be a little unsettling. They'd have to increase the... not just the damage... or not just the damage, but also where it drops. Like, you could drop in V-Hard and I'd be fine. I know the Final Impact drops in V-Hard, which is, like, the first place you can find it. But even then, like, that being the strongest shot isn't that much more powerful than a normal shot. Oh, yeah, and they two-shot me. Okay. To be expected. There, I waste half my TP healing. Sean. Oh, I didn't buy boons, did I? Oh, wait. Yeah, no, moons are good until the dex is high. I don't need the dex any higher, though. Because this is going to be his mag, unless... No, I said I was going to make the Pushan the mag for the Huneural. Didn't I? But I believe you mentioned that if I have 2 God Arms at the level I'm at, I can... Oh, fuck, that hurts. Someone's talking massive shit about me. But, what was I about to say? Right. 45 dex on my mags plus 2 God Arms puts my Huneural in the territory of being able to normal heavy in Ultimate just fine. At roughly her current level? And I'm definitely going to get more experience in V-Hard. Especially since I will be piping with her. I have to pipe with her. Either that or go online, and which involves no piping. Like, the only things I have to pipe for are the Hilda Blues. That one's gonna be fine enough. Since I need 4 of them for Cure Shocks, but everything else I'm not gonna be piping for because they're not rare enemies. And by everything else, I mean the Cure Paralysis I'm going to be farming for off of Dub Chicks. And, ooh! I did not deband. Yeah, they move way faster. I need to get those Devil Battle pronto. Just 1 to start. Maybe I should pipe for the first 4 lilies in Forest. Ooh, Rookwood's missing Synchro. Do I care? Trimates? Is that what Rookwood tries? Just generic? Yeah, tries and stars. Alright. I don't know why I'm leveling Synchro. I don't need to. Genuinely, it does not matter. Wow, that's the first time I've had the glitch where I fucking tried to do something and then canceled out of the menu. And it fucking stuck on the 1. Plasma. Polish. I suppose I still need to sell things. Level up. I'm going to full clear just for the experience, for sure. Actually, carrying around a birdies for breaking boxes wouldn't be a bad idea. It's not nothing, no. But, like, it's not that helpful. Considering arms is one of those things where its damage is primarily your character's attack power, right? Why does that keep happening? That arm did not come down far enough to activate the hitbox. Fuck you, game. Unless the active hitbox is there when it falls over when it's dead, in which case the arm instantly flops. 0 fucking reaction time possible. Yeah, shot is 260. I mean, yeah, because it has fucking 125 grinder. Right? So that's set damage. The Baron's launcher is stronger than that at Smux grind as well, although it still only has 4 targets. It's only like 40 attack power stronger, so 300 attack power with max grind. And then the only thing other stronger than that is the Blarg weapon. You know the one I'm talking about, the one I can't name. Dark Meteor. That's the one I can't name. I don't know what the Dark Meteor is off the top of my head. Try Grinder. I'm keeping that. For something else. If I really, really cared about my attack power and needing just better... Oh, I forgot to feed the Pushan. Sorry, Pushan. Oh, and you get IQ from the Synchro. Or from the moons, instead of losing it. Nice. The problem with its normal attack with the Barons is that it only does it better early because you're still relying on its state. Yeah, true. But, like, it's only also usable if you're fighting fucking non-moving targets, and everything in V-Hard and upward is going to move at a relatively quick pace. So it's not even that usable. Attack power-wise, yes, it's stronger. Without that, you will miss every shot because manual evasion exists. Like, these wolves physically can't take a hit from a Baron's launcher unless they're paralyzed with, like, a Varista. Or, you know, you have Arrest arms and you got very lucky. Early on, when you get stronger, AP shows through them through 5 bullets. Yeah. Oops. Oh, good. He refreshed my Shifta. Yeah, Baron's Launcher is definitely really good for just boss mobbing. Boss mobs or the mines. The mines is exceptional for it, as we found out, because the hardly ever have any mobile evasion or manual evasion happening, just because the mines guys are so slow. It's incredible. Oh, I do 1 extra damage to... Is that even 1? Is that even 1 damage? I don't even know. What's 10% of fucking 0? Oh, God. I feel exhausted. They definitely got me on that fucking double duty back at work. I went through the first half of my day just doing my normal fucking job. And second half was like, oh, the other place needs your help. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I go with the other place. And the person they pair me up with, as a QA spot, I just have to take the measurements of the gas and the oxygen in the packages of cheese. And the fucking guy they pair me up with to to do the rework. The old fucker, the guy called Papa. Dude does not give a fuck and will not lift a finger other than opening packages. He's supposed to be there to catch the cheese on the line, the stuff that's bad, like bad seals, so it doesn't get shipped into a box. Bro lets every single one through. The only thing he does is take a knife, cut into it, and get shreds of that fucking packaging in the rework, which I have to fucking pick out and take it to the line. He will not move from his spot. Dude is fucking set in stone. And I understand why no one wants him. There's two people at my job that no one want. Fucking Deaf Mike. I guess we'll call him. There's a deaf guy. And then fucking Papa. Papa doesn't do the job at all. He doesn't give a fuck. He would eat the plastic if he had a choice. Or had a chance. And then fucking Deaf Mike. Who am I at? Deaf Mike just fucking... He can't hear anyone, so he doesn't give a fuck. He gets mad when someone tells him how to do his job, including the trainers. When the trainers try to tell him how to do the job, he just fucking gets mad and goes immediately to like HR and starts bitching in his half-broken English because he can't speak properly on account of, you know, never being able to hear what it sounds like. Like, dude, stop taking everything so fucking personally. You're here to work, yes? Then you have to learn how to do the job correctly. That's not an option. It's not a recommendation, that's the one. Oops, I didn't move. And he crit me. Alright, did I keep escape in? No. Rookman revived me. Oh, and I lost twins. Fuck. Right. Oh, thanks, Rick. Bruh. Of course he crits me. That literally could not kill unless I got crit. And that probably did perfect exact damage. Probably was no overkill whatsoever. So, of course, the game rolled instantly. Yeah, he's just dying. Yeah, he's just gonna die. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, too. Fucking cheating piece of shit game. Doesn't fucking work right. These guys only have, what, a 3% chance to crit? And of course it crits when I'm about to die. They haven't crit me yet. Why not? Why not exactly when I'm about to die? Counter. Alright. I don't need the stars, do I? I can just feed them to Rookman then. No hide! Hello, Geist. Ooh, wait. That spirit lock on my Sultan is now looking very, very nice. I wish I hadn't sold it. Whoops. Do I keep that just in case I find another spirit weapon? I only need to shoot it once. The problem with it being a launcher is just the fact that it takes so long to shoot. Launchers will be a little cumbersome to get my TP back with. Alright. I'll put it in the bank. Eventually I'll forget about it and then wonder why it's in there and sell it. But it's not terrible. If I can find a shot that has spirit to go with it, that'd be perfect. There goes half my TP already. Maybe I should bring it with me. I was thinking about something as I was going to sleep last night. Why did they... Oops. Why didn't they lock the doors when players come in? Like, lore-wise, it makes sense when Kirik tells you that doors are locked for security reasons, because there's some kind of system in place that can recognize hostile life forms. But like, why aren't humans detected as hostile then? Oh no, I suppose they are. You can fight some NPCs and they can determine hostility. But why is the door locked for people is it a per person basis? Like, if the animals weren't hostile to me but hostile to another person, would the door be open for me but locked for another person? Or what? But that brings up my original question. Why do the doors not lock when you enter a room with hostile life? And if it's a security thing, it should just lock all doors as soon as you enter a room, so you're forced to fight. Because if it just leaves the exit open, theoretically the monsters should just fucking follow you, yeah? That would be the direct contradiction to what Kirik says, like the doors are not locked for security reasons at that point. Xbox security, if you DC next time, writing a complaint to Sega. Sounds good. Hello, time traveler. Welcome from the year 8994, or whatever the fuck your thing said. I genuinely did not try to hit R there. I wanted to pick up the Masada and then buff, and I did it in the wrong order. Whoop whoop. Thanks, game. There is a box, a pixel away, a pixel outside of my range. Let's lock onto it anyways. Fuck you, game. Fuck you, game. There are no boxes at that wall. Why are you locking onto the wall? Fuck you. Okay, there's walk boxes through the wall. Sega really could have made the walls a little bit, a little bit better, so I don't lock onto shit that's fucking a universe away from me. Why did they do that? Like, that's really fucky-wucky, and it's not a difficulty increase. That's just bad coding. Did no one playtest a fucking Ranger? Did they not go, oh, whoops, I locked to a boxer roll. That seems like a bug. Let's fix that. Apparently, they just all played with just melee weapons on every class. That's the only thing I can reasonably assume at this point. You think the Arsenal out of hard mode was impresses you the most? Hard mode definitely is a big jump in the stuff you get to find and use. It's also a huge leap in like what your damage expectations are. So it makes sense to have like rare shit found. No, hard mode isn't that bad. Like if you know what you're doing, I suppose it's not that bad, but like, oh, how do I say this? I don't care about the Rappy Rare drop. I'm just gonna let him go. I don't give a fuck. Like, you can do... Oh, he spawned behind me. That's, that makes sense. Like, I was doing fine with the weapons I had, but I also had been preparing a mag for every single individual character. So I had already been overpowered before I started that room. So didn't really matter what weapons I had because my attack power was being carried by my pet rather than by the weapons. I think an average person that doesn't know what they're doing and not feeding the mag properly, the weapons would carry them harder. Right? Because they would also be on average a bit of a higher level on account of grinding repeatedly over and over because they're dying a lot, potentially a lot. That being said, I've been dying a fuck ton on these guys. And I don't know if it's because I'm just bad or because I've been distracted from, you know, talking the whole time. Because it's definitely a combination of the two. I don't want to say me talking has made me really bad at the game, but me talking has definitely made it more difficult for me to pay attention to what I'm actually doing. My hands are still functioning, but not at 100% optimumity? 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 Ooh, res 5. Where'd this guy come from? Doing some math for F5 versus BL, and it's very dependent. HP and shift on enemy defense. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I looked away at chat, and I fucking messed up my combo, because apparently I need a visual instead of just audio. That being said, I don't really have much of the audio anyways. I have headphones on that are fucking noise canceling. So I can barely hear my game, if at all. I'm going off of pure instinct at this point. Fuck. And talking is making my sinuses feel like I have a stuffed nose. Oh, Final Impact Bronze Launcher, I see now. I wasn't paying attention to what the context of the conversation were. By the time you get hands on a Bronze Launcher? Alright, did you also take into account the number of targets? Because, I assume you did, but I just wanted to make sure. On account of the, Bronze Launcher only having 4 targets versus 5. For every other launcher in the game. Well, except for the dark meteor. Dark comet. Dark meteor can potentially have infinite targets or 5 targets, depending on which attack you're doing. Once you can do consistent charge. That's why it took you so long to do the math. Alright, that makes sense. You say it took you so long, but you did it in the matter of minutes. Still impressive. Alright, am I going to die to the dragon again? Someone start a fucking poll. That's the word. If I was still a channel affiliate on Twitch, I'd have a Gamba open. Will I die to the dragon? Again, by getting falled on. Have I not learned my lesson enough? How many times do I have to teach this old man a lesson? That's me. I'm an old man. Here's another thing that we should take into account, and this is just assuming vanilla gameplay, no private servers with their fancy doohickeys and bells and hit and crystals. No bells and crystals. What the fuck was that Gigabooma doing? Fuck. I'm must have like less than a 10% chance to miss a heavy attack on start. 10 to 20% is my guesstimate. I don't actually know. But like, every time. It's always anytime you have a chance to miss, if you do miss, it's going to be on the guy that's closest to you. Every single time. Without fail. There, now I have a 0% chance to miss on startup, right? Gain in accuracy, that's like plus 10 levels of accuracy right there. Okay, why is the one that's actually the furthest away from me the one that's getting up last? Fuck you, game. I don't want to use that HP material. Not yet, anyways. Don't go through warp without doing this. Don't fucking lose it this time. You know, against that Gigamuma, I kind of felt safe to take another hit, considering it didn't do half health. It left me at, like, a little above half health, so I could have taken another normal attack. So when it crit me and I instantly died, it just fucking pisses me off, because I could have prevented that by, you know, being better or just being lucky. And unfortunately, I'm not a lucky streamer. I don't have very good luck when it comes to this game at all. Nope. I will always get the shit end of the straw. Just always assume everything's a crit. That's what I need to start doing. Because the enemy is very lucky. I'm very unlucky. So they will always hit me for maximum damage every single time, without fail. I just need to assume that I die. Also, I'm level 41. I've gained 2 levels already. I've gained 2 levels already. What? I barely fed the Kelki. I need to get this thing to 35 pronto. Fuck. It hasn't even been an hour, and I've gained 2 levels because I've decided I'm gonna full clear the forest. Fuck. Alright, Hilda just spawn now so I don't have to farm you. Nope, that's not a Hilda. That's a Savage Wolf. Glad I locked into the Savage Wolf through the fucking wall because it was in the way of the it was behind the monkey. No other way to say it, it was behind the fuck. No! Switch to both the wrong weapon and the fucking wrong palette. Yeah, because my fucking frame perfect stupid ass inputs keep fucking going to the wrong fucking palette. No, that's not true. If I fucking change weapons like this, it stays on C down, and then you have to wait a full second before you can actually input again after you finish changing weapons. Only when there's a monster nearby, apparently, because it fucking lets me do it right fucking now. God fucking damn, I hate this game sometimes. Palette Patch needs a bit of a quality of life improvement just for me. It needs the Carl treatment. Always assume that I'm never going to be able to input properly. Make it so it doesn't fucking just sit still the whole time. God damn it. Why isn't it let me change my palette? Why? Alright. Alright, I'm not dead now. I'm a ranger. Use my range. I have a lot of fucking range. I have no reason to be up close and personal to the dragon's head and getting squished. There, I killed him before he jumped as well. Whoop, 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 whoop. I learned my lesson. That's right, Carl did it. Carl learned something. Ah! Oh. Ah! I got a first try Yamato! Let's fucking go! 1 in 11! Let's fucking do it! I couldn't get a 1 in 18, but apparently I can get a 1 in 11! Finally! I got something! I still would have liked to get Musashi instead of a Yamato. Or, you know, one of the legendary katanas. Oh, right. If anyone hasn't, anyone who cares about PSO lore, Sky's Not the Limit has posted his video about the 4 legendary katanas, or the story of the legendary swords. It's a very interesting video. I would recommend checking it out. It adds a ton of context. If the lore, what he read, is to be true, the context added to Seek My Master as to why Zoke is even in the ruins is fucking astounding. Which, honestly, it adds a lot of it gives me a lot of questions anyways. Like, I remember being told that Phantasy Star Online has absolutely nothing to do, no connection at all to previous Phantasy Star games, like the original trilogy or quadrilogy? The quad games, Phantasy Star 1 through 4, is supposed to take place on like an alternate universe, a different place in time or something along those lines, right? But if the lore of the weapons is to be believed, this game takes place in the same universe as the original games. Either that or a parallel universe is my theory. But like, it's very damning, some of the details, to say that this wasn't originally created to be part of the original Phantasy Star games. But very good video. I very much enjoyed listening to it. I didn't watch it. I listened to it on my drive home. I actually gotta watch the video again, just so I can actually see the details, because he posted a lot of details, like, this symbol looks like this, and it's like, great, I can't see that through my ears. Yawn. Alright, I believe I did feed the mag right before I thinged. So I'm just gonna bum rush the missions really quickly, because I gotta do these 3 as quick as possible. Then I gotta get into the caves. I'm gonna do Addicting Foods. The first room in Addicting Foods has a 4 lily room. I'm gonna pipe on that for 1 rare lily. Ouch. That was dumb of me. Okay, the reduction on the weapons isn't so bad that you wouldn't be able to use the special where you're intended to, right? Like, yes, it falls off very late game, but for right now in hard mode and V hard mode, I get a ton of health for this weapon. Like, if I were to hit at least 3 targets, I would fill up, like, 25% of my health per shot, right? That's an actual incredible amount of health to be healing with that weapon. Oh. Yawn. Yeah, this chair is... I need to get, like, a different office chair or something, because this chair is way too comfy. This chair makes me sleepy. And, you know, it's a rocking chair, so I can be like an old fucking man, decrepit, and just sitting in my very ancient lazy boy. Rocking back and forth, back and forth. Ooh, that's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Makes you want to sleep. And I'm always tired. I've been trying to go on bed in time. I've been trying to go to bed on time for the past couple days, just like Monday night, Tuesday night, and like I'll get to my bed It'll be already past when I normally want to go to sleep. Ugh. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'll stay up a little longer, which is a terrible decision to make. I don't even know what makes me decide that. I'm not even doing anything. I'm looking at my phone like, maybe you can find something to entertain me right now. And it's like, no, just fucking turn it off, go to sleep. Like, I am addicted to that. Addicted to, like, loading the same fucking 5 apps over and over again. Right before I go to bed. It's like a religion. My experience! I don't know about money. I'll take it. I don't need it. That's not that much. Mace! Mace is the place. Who is it? Oh, careful, I should be still sitting around. You got jumped by wildlife like this? Damn, Ash. What happened to that double saber you had? All you got is a brand in VR. Why didn't they at least give him a buster? Why a brand? Is that really the only thing I picked up? Is this even gonna be worth the money I'm spending on it? Drain mace. Alright, so I'm gaining a profit of 900. Not really worth it. Mag food, anti-paras. Oh, you know what? I could just... Hold up. I could go into caves, see if I get the caves layout I want. If I get addicting foods layout, I could just pipe for the 4 lilies right away, and I don't need to pipe for them on addicting foods. That's reasonable. Oh, and then I could see if I get the good caves 2 layout for the slimes. That's the forest. That's not where I wanted to go. Ooh, good forest again, though. I could bum rush the dragon again and see if I get another Yamato. Nope, wrong layout. Okay, next quest. No! How far in do I have to go to get the 4 lilies? Because there is a room of 4 lilies in that layout. There's a room of 4 lilies in every layout, but, like... That's like 3 rooms to clear? Fuck it. No. I changed my mind. I'm here. Let's just get these done. I want to unlock Waterfall Tears anyways. Actually, hold up. Do I want to unlock Waterfall Tears? What missions have 2 slimes besides addicting foods? Graves Butler? Does that have 2 slimes? Graves Butler has the door you can kick through at the end that goes to more areas with more slimes, but like not all the same room. There's like 2 rooms of 2. I don't want to telepipe through those doors. It takes a while. God, the problem is now the slimes. The lilies won't be a problem. I only need 3 rare lilies, and so I'm fine with piping on 4, even though it's very inefficient. Damn, that was a crit. If I do my little strat like I said I could, potentially, I could just do TTF, which means I would farm the dragon, get a potential Yamato, or potential upgrade to a Yamato. I've already beaten the dragon, so I won't fuck my flags up, and I'm not going to go into De Relay. I'm only going to go to the end of the caves, which is right before De Relay, to fight the slimes. And that would be 4 slimes, and I could pipe for 4 slimes and actually pipe 16, because I am going to need... Yeah... I might need to stick a memory card in and just have TTF available. Because then I can pipe for lilies and slimes at the same time, because there is a bunch of lilies in that first room. I just need 3 lilies to start with. Alright. I'm going to abuse the fact that I'm playing casually and go do that. Give myself a very big advantage. I did want to try and make this I did want to like show this off, these characters off, as if I was making new characters from scratch without using any, like, not really cheats, but like that feels kind of cheaty, doesn't it? Having an offline version of TTF. To be fair, I could go online. I am level 41. I could do VHard online and just restart TTF Forest and Caves over and over again, and it shouldn't fuck my flags up because I wouldn't be playing it offline then. That would be more legitimate, and I could be playing on shit drops or server drops, which would guarantee the drop rather than it being a 7 and 8. Because there is a chance I don't get the drops I need, so I could... the number of lilies I need is 3. And I don't even know how many god powers I want. I think I want like 4. 1 for each character potentially, but also I'd like to have 2 on each ranger minimum. 3 on each ranger would be ideal, so that'd be 6. 1 on the hunter, so 7 rare slimes I'd need. And the piping, because here's the problem with piping, is it's just so much better. I could set this memory card up just to go to Raggle.org and download the quest straight to this memory card. Oh wait, I have quests downloaded on this memory card already. I didn't delete them, didn't I? Do I have TTF already installed? Or already downloaded? I might. I'll find out. I'll go download quests as soon as I'm done with this. Oh, I know, what are you doing? Excuse me. Damn, so many fucking early walkers. Hey West, exploits. You want me to do the exploits? So the only reason it's a bit of an exploit is because you're not supposed to have TTF downloaded to offline. Like, that is very much not how you're supposed to play the game. So, that's why I would consider it a bit of an exploit. But it is a publicly available thing to do in the current game. And these are just my casual characters, so I can decide how I want to play them, but I'm still on the edge, still iffy about whether or not I want to do that. It is the most efficient way, and that's why I'm struggling so hard. Because I could just very easily go online and do the same thing, but I wouldn't be able to pipe for them is the thing. Not being able to telepipe for rare enemies makes it take so much longer, and I would get so much experience, which wouldn't be a bad thing, honestly. Getting this character to a higher level would not be horrible, because I need to hit, what, like 361 health? 360, was it? I forget. I gotta look up Dark Falls. Can't I look up Dark Falls on my phone? I can just do it on my phone. Never mind. I don't need to get up and type. Dark Falls PSO. Like, I know hard mode you need... What? Oh, I didn't go back to the beginning. I need 311 health. I forgot to feed the mags again. God damn it. Alright, this thing needs 5 more levels. I could have put the mags twice in this mission. Whoops. I need Dark Falls PSO World. There we go. I don't know why, but this is still just like the best Dark Falls guide that's available on PSO World. Out of all places. Alright. Blade Drain. 390. Yeah, so I need 391 more health, not 360. So 391 health, so I need to get 140 extra health from this level before I can take on Dark Falls in this difficulty anyways. Unless I find some Dragon HPs, in which case, if I find 4 of them, that's 160 health. 4 of them would be the minimum for me to do it at this level. Excuse me. That being said, am I going to find Dragon HPs? Probably not. You don't even need to talk to those 2 guys to finish this mission. You just need to get the guy home and then go to the thing. As far as the people are concerned, you did your job. Alright, do I have downloadable missions on this memory card? Because I didn't, like, scratch this... They're corrupted? Oh, okay, I know what happened. I restored these characters onto a existing memory card that had characters tied directly to their guild card already. Although this is the same guild card, is it not? Yeah, it should be the same guild card. Same serial access and everything. Let's see if I can plug a different memory card in and have access to them. Because otherwise I just gotta delete the download quest file. Nope, alright. Can't do it. I am forced to offline. Never mind. Alright, I'm gonna have to go in and just like download or delete those download quest files then. And just re-download them. Since this is just a backup memory card, I don't really need the quests I had on them. Oh wait, no. I never re-downloaded the quest onto the other memory card. Whoops. Oh well. Well, at least I'll have a reason to go to Regal. I have to figure out what quests I'm missing now. Oh, I forgot to check out the forest. Oh, well, whatever. After I beat this quest, I have access to addicting foods. And I'll just pipe for lilies there. And then, would it be more efficient for me to go online and just split the slimes? And get lucky there? Or do I want to split for 2 slimes and get double the amount of checks? I'd have to beat the dragon every time. Online. It'd be multiplayer stats, so I'd also have to readjust my playstyle slightly. I'd have enough damage to take everything on, but it would be a little weird. I don't have online set up. I don't feel like dicking around with it right now. I'm just gonna stay offline. Fuck it. Yeah, alright, so the way I'm doing everything is vanilla, completely possible to do vanilla. No exploits or anything needed. Do I want to get a final impact? How much damage does a final impact have over a crush bullet? I have to look that up quick. Do I want to walk back or do I want to just telepipe? If I telepipe, I can't feed the mags. If I walk back, I can feed the mags. I can sell that. I'm gonna walk back. It gives me a free hand to also look shit up. Alright, so 95 to 170 with a max grind of 30, so yeah, 230 attack power. If I go to Crush Bullet, max grind of 25, which is plus 50 to 180, so 180 to 230. That's only 50 points of damage, so it's not that big of a difference. I could get away with not needing that. I'd have to grind the Crush Bullet, though. Do I want to grind the Crush Bullet? How about the Meteor Smash? I have a Meteor Smash on the other Ranger. I could just grab that, too. Meteor Smash is max grind of 25. Okay, so same as Crush Bullet. And it has a damage rate of 80 to 160. What the fuck? Excuse me. So it's 210. So it's only 20 damage under a final impact. Yeah. It's not that much better. The Meteor Smash would actually be just as strong. 20 attack power difference isn't that big anyways. There's no reason for me to pipe for a rare monkey. I don't need to. Do I want to, though? I gotta get used to doing it, so I'll do it on another character. I forgot to feed the mag! No! Ah! What am I doing? Ah! Alright, 530 next level. I'm gonna hit 42, and that means my shop is going to be updated soon. Is it 42 is the last level before the shop upgrades, or is it 40... Is 42 the level for the shop upgrade? 43, I can't remember now. I'm second guessing myself. Alright, so we're gonna set up shop to pipe for the lilies in the next room. Ouch. please. I'll take a shift to 10. That's a 4-level upgrade. Forget to sell that. Okay, he kills me on crit with D-Band on. That's unfortunate. I have less defense power than a force! What the fuck, Romar? Okay, piping for lilies here. Now, normally I would try to keep them in vision at all times, but I don't really need to on account of I have the, I have activated code. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. A code that allows me to see, or not see, but rather hear when a rare enemy spawns. Alright, Durga. Sell the Grand Armor. Grand Armor, Grand Armor. What you doing? Okay, so it's 43. 42 is the last level where my shop is not upgraded. The only reason I'm equipping the Durga is for the MST. Or for the TP. The amount of MST I get from it definitely increases my TP quite a bit, allowing me to pipe for longer. And when I get to the slimes, it'll be even more helpful because I'll be able to pipe for longer and be able to cast more spells instead of having to use a fluid every 2 Rabardas. And no, I'm not kidding. I'd roughly have to use a mono fluid every 2 Rabardas. No rare enemy. The piping dream begins! This is it, folks. This is what we dreamed about. Yeah, I'm gonna physically check anyways, otherwise my muscle memory is gonna get too out of date. This is it. This is the piping dream. You get comfortable. This is all the stream is going to be effectively until I find at least 3 lilies. I need 3 devil battles. I don't need 4, so I only need 3 lilies. But this is going to be what the rare slimes look like effectively. Yeah, if I get Waterfall Tears, I have access to 9 lilies, which would speed this up dramatically. Although, I would have to clear the quest. Or I'd have to clear up to that point in the quest to get multiple lilies at a time. Although, if I get 1 lily, I can kill 1, get a devil battle, and then I'll still have 8 lilies, which is still twice as effective as what I'm doing now. But I want 1 devil battle now. The problem I'm having now is the slimes. I need to figure out what missions have double slime spawns, because if Waterfall Tears doesn't have double slime spawns... then I have to find another double slime spawn. And I do have double slime spawn access, because I have multiplayer enemy spawns in single-player Claire maps. But I'd have to get the right Caves 2 map, so to figure out if I have the right Caves 2 map, I'd have to go through... I have to get the Addicting Foods layout specifically in Caves 2. And if I don't get that, I have to reset all of Caves. Which is why I consider TTF. I could still set up for online in TTF. That'd still be the most efficient slime farm, technically, even though I wouldn't be able to pipe. That's still 16 slimes, and I'd have to kill what, a Hildebear, Booma, a dragon, an evil shark, a lily, a singular lily. Honestly, doing the if I get one dragon or one, the fuck is there light shining on my face? What's going on there? Oh, it's just light. The reflection of the light from the snow. One devil battle here. Get ready to go online. Do TTF farms for slimes. And if I get lucky, I also get lilies along the way. Although I'd have to turn the system off to turn the code off, because I'm not going online with the code on. That's cheating. I could do that. Or I could just pipe for... Since I'm doing Addicting Foods right now, I could just pipe for slimes as well in this run. That being said, for slimes, it's very... You gotta be very careful, because if you kill a slime, that slime can no longer drop items. So if I find a rare slime and then decide to continue piping for another one, the next slime I get has to be a different slime than the one that turned red initially. And if it isn't, that one, they get unlucky and get the same slime spawn with a rare slime spawn as one I killed previously. It's gonna not work. Which is a scary thought. So you have 8 slimes to look at, and if you find one, you have to reset the whole system, the whole farm. Excuse me. Unlucky stream. Unlucky lily farm. Nope. Confirmed, nope. Confirmed, nope. A piping dream. So while this is legitimately possible, this is legitimate. I'm not doing anything. Oh, I mean, this telepiping thing is definitely an exploit. Because I'm fairly certain Sega didn't expect people to take telepipes to refresh monsters to be rare. But this is something that everyone can do. And it's fair game. But for people that just oh fuck, I fucked up my angle. That works. For people that have just started out in this game and have like a disc and a console instead of like running it through an emulator, this will burn through a disc drive. So you will have a chance to brick your system eventually. It will just expedite the process. Same day delivery, effectively, if you do it for too long. Welcome, thank you for the follow. What was the fucking angle I had before? It was so good, because I could see all 3 of them spawning at the same time. And just have to turn a little bit for the 4th. Line up with the wall. Will that work? don't know if it'll work. What was that angle I had before? Why can't I get it again? Ugh. Oh, I had it. I had it and then I fucking moved. This camera's so fucked, dude. Oh, can I use the Player 4 controller to move the camera? Oh, it's not set up right. Oh, I totally can! I totally can use the fucking... Oh, but then I still have to be facing the right way. I can totally use Player 4 to just fucking move the camera without moving my character. Oh, that works. Got another angle. Let's go. But Player 4, this controller is always plugged into Player 4. That's so weird, having an external camera so that you can move. It feels so fucking weird, just being able to move your camera. The camera control, yeah. Yeah, how do you like me now, bitches? I got a camera! Something that definitely couldn't have been put on the C-Stick. Nope. Yes, I could. Do I want to? No. I don't want to get close to those vegetables. Also, I have rare enemy spawn alerts active as a code, so I'll just hear when there's a rare enemy. So this is legitimately possible to do this, but when I find a rare enemy, it's not going to be as legitimate. You'll very quickly see or hear why. I could have had the code to have rare enemies on the minimap. I thought that was going a little too far. I like my method. I don't have to... Bro, where is my first rare lily? It shouldn't take this long. Like, I know I'm not doing super optimal, but like I should have still gotten one by now. Nope. I'm just going for the one right now. Just the one right now, please. That was a mag food sound. Do I want to feed the Durga to turn it into something else really quick? I like the Durga. Durga's fun. Apsaras could be cool too, though. Is that what that turns into on this character? Alright, I've piped 44 times now? No, 43. There was a double pipe I did. 43 times now. What are the chances of me finding a 1 in 500 after 44 pipes? I'm not sure quite sure how to do the math on this. Or 512. Is it just multiplied by the number of pipes, or is it like exponent to the number of pipes, or... It's not the rare lily to the power of number of pipes I've done. That would be dumb. That's not how that math is supposed to work. You're wondering if you should start getting PSO fresh when your cards is likely corrupt and don't know if it's worth saving? That or you see a memory card could be the fresh start. That's true. You know what I would say? I'd say go for it. PSO is fun. Then again, starting from scratch is one of my favorite things to do in the game. And it's been so long since I did this, that's just like, this is just like how I used to play the game a lot. That being said, I would also not be going for Devil Battle, I'd be going straight for Ultimate Difficulty. Just to go straight for that God Battle. I'd also skip the arm units. And the power units. But I have access to them, and I made these characters specifically to farm these things. So I want them. Since, if I don't do it now, I'd have to do it when they're a higher level. And the whole point of me doing it now is because I'm a low level. It's worth doing it now, because I can abuse the fuck out of the items I'm about to get. And seriously, I am very surprised I haven't found a rare lily off of this shit. Maybe I should just keep going further into the addicting foods. Come back to these lilies. Alright, I'm going to change positions, and I'm going to threaten them with a gun. Alright, I'm going to stand here right next to them menacingly. Alright. Nope. This will actually save me time. The only reason I'm sticking around to even check visibly if one's a rare lily is because I don't know. I'm paranoid the code doesn't actually work. But if I get a rare lily, I should hear the rare item sound before they spawn in. Alright, that was 55 pipes. So I saw the lilies 55 times up to that point. No, wait. Yeah, 55. I used an extra telepipe. Corrupted card has 3 level 200s, but not a lot of stuff is missing. You miss having maybe the DB Flow and Sword hunt rewards. That's fair. 300 TP. Okay, so 2 of those basically. Ha! 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 It's fucking laughing at me, laughing at my failures. I'll show you, Lily! Man, this is a lot like doing quality. In my job, I'm standing when I'm not taking measurements of gas and cheese packaging. I'm standing at the conveyor belt, staring straight down, just fucking scanning over things. What console port am I using? If that question was preferred to me, I'm playing on a Nintendo GameCube. GameCube controller. I'm playing the PSO Plus version of the game. Although my GameCube is modified to run through Swiss, which is a GameCube homebrew emulator. My eggs are hungry again. At least this will hit 35 before I find a rare lily. You'd like to keep going on the DB Fluent since you just have the ultra rares and seabed left? Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'd want to keep them too if I had all the head rares that rare. One of the goat? Yeah. There's no real other way to play this game other than the GameCube version, honestly. Blue Burst is nice, and it's accessible, but that's all it is. Episode 4 is kind of meh, and the items they added to the game are just like fucking band-aids for the real problems. Although there are a lot of quality of life items included in Blue Burst, which I would like to see in the base game. Smart Link being one of them. Or, you know, they could just remove the fucking range accuracy penalty for non-rangers. Or reduce it enough to the point where it's not really that big of a problem. Because, come on, why, if I'm fucking max range in a handgun, why is my handgun's accuracy reduced by 50? When a handgun doesn't even have that much accuracy added to it. Come on, Sega. Okay. Just had a thought. When you're ATA swapping, does the distance the projectile's out take the exact accuracy of the next projectile? Or does it take swap the accuracy to the rough accuracy that the second projectile would have at that distance? Like, if you have a max range rifle, and you shoot a demon's proc, and then shoot normal attack, you switch the demon's accuracy for the normal attack accuracy of the second attack. Does the bullet then gain full accuracy as if you are point blank hitting the creature at that range with a second attack? Like, when the accuracy swaps, does it keep the distance? If you're not a ranger, does it keep that in account for your accuracy swapping? Alright, this Lily is not afraid of me. How about two guns? Are you afraid of me now? Kick. Nope, he's not afraid of me. Man, these lilies are not afraid of me. I'm gonna have a fucking hour and a half of piping, and I'm not gonna get a single rare enemy. Fuck it, at this rate I might as well go unlock Waterfall Tears. Who needs the devil battle? I still need the God Powers though, and I still need to figure out what mission be best for God Pows. Because otherwise I'll be just doing free roams until I get the correct mission. Because Addicting Foods has 2 guaranteed. And I can't remember if it's Graves Butler or Lost Bride that has another 2. And I think it'd be better to go check those 2. Although one of them requires you to pipe through a wall. I think it's Graves Butler. I'll have to go through and check them though. Oh, I really want some, like, hot chocolate or something right now. I could go boil some water quick. Since I'm not getting any fucking lilies. Nope. Nope. Confirmed. Nope. Confirmed. Nope. Confirmed. Yeah, though this is very much like quality on my job, where you're standing in front of a conveyor belt. You're not allowed to sit down. You have to stand and bend over on the conveyor belt. Nope. Confirmed. And you're just watching the packages run past you, and you're checking for 3 things: good seal, good labels, no air. And what I mean by no air is no big quantities of air. The package isn't like bulging because it's been injected with too much air. Nope. Confirmed. Nope. Confirmed. If I had 5 lilies, the average pipes it would have taken would have been 100-ish. 104. I'm nearing 100 right now. I'm like 75 in. I'm nearing the average for seeing 1 lily. Technically. Alright, so I started this about 22 minutes ago. Mag's hungry before the seed. 3 mag feeds. Mind you, every time I'm taking this warp, the mags can't get hungry. The timer for mag feed doesn't go down there. I really wish that episode 1's telepipes were like episode 2's, where you just spawned in them. Nope. Confirmed. Nope. Confirmed. Confirmed. Should I go make something... Some hot cocoa. That sounds good. Cold outside. Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. Oh! Apologies. This piping is making me thirsty. And I would like some of the cocoa. The heart of the cocoa. Heart of the chocolate. Water is going to boil. I apologize for yawning so much. This was supposed to arrive by 10 a.m. today, and it's still not here. Fucking Amazon, don't tell me I have 2-day delivery. I expect your slaves to actually throw your shit at my doorstep when I ordered it. No, that's not what I think. Fuck. I am disappointed that they're false advertising shipping times, though. I live very close to a packaging facility, so I'm surprised it hasn't even arrived yet. I have 15 more pipes. So I did 55 with 568 and 55 pipes because I had to reset one of my pipes and put it in a better position. The fuck was that? Something squeaked in my kitchen. I don't know why, but my fucking induction tea kettle just fucking squeaked. Like someone was rubbing a finger across it or some shit. There's been a lot of weird shit going on in my house lately. My hot water like turned off 2 nights ago and I don't know why. Like I had lukewarm water. I'm glad I had lukewarm water. It wasn't cold water, but like it wasn't very warm. The water was not very warm at all. I fucking woke up the next morning after that shower where I had a cold shower and just my countertop had some kind of stain on it. I wasn't sure. It kind of looked like blood or like rust stained on the kitchen or on the bathroom sink. I have no idea why. And then when I got home from work last night, I was just like using the bathroom and I noticed the wall had like a bunch of like gray powder on it. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from? Is my house haunted all of a sudden? Haunted by the plumbers of Plumbing Past or some shit? Like, I took my hand and just, like, put a handprint in the powder. I'm like, what the fuck? So I wiped it all off. And it wasn't, like, a small section of the wall. It was a huge section of the wall. And it's, like, makes no sense where it came from. Because I live alone. I don't know where that powder would have come from. I don't even know what the powder could have been. Unless, like, the paint seeped through something. Paint particles of the new paint seeped onto the old wall that hasn't been repainted yet, or something. I don't know what I'm even saying. I genuinely don't know where the fuck that came from. My eggs are hungry again. Alright, I am statistically above the average of finding one rare enemy now. Oh, am I? Wait, hold up. I think I need 2 more pipes to be on average for finding one rare. I'm close, but not there yet. Yeah, monomates till this dex is down. Keeping dex at 45 since I don't need it anymore. I want to pump the rest into power. Every point of power is more damage. So I had 55 pipes, and I'm currently nearing 56 more pipes, which is, yeah, above statistical average, yeah. I am above the average for number of pipes for a single rare enemy given 4 lilies. So I am having bad luck. Real bad luck. I should have seen a rare enemy now. 20 minutes should have been the number. Nope. Alright, at this point I'm considering going to Waterfall Tears. This is ridiculous. Piping 9 lilies would be much better. But then I'd just have to figure out where the slimes are. Do I need to do the slimes first then? I think I need to do slimes first. In that case, do I just want to head online? I'll give the good old-fashioned college try. Let me speed up the RNG. Every time there's a sparkle on screen, it changes the RNG faster. Let me change the RNG faster. Maybe I get more slimes. How about I go slower? Slimes, I mean, rares. What if I slow down the RNG progression? Nope. Speed it up then. Faster, 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 faster. More RNG. No. Alright, well, my water's heated, it sounds like. I'm gonna get my drink. This bastard. I want a scoop of ice cream in my hot chocolate. So I've found that when I make hot chocolate, one of my favorite things to do, I only discovered this back when I was on the farm, back home on the farm, when we were selling our milk to an ice cream parlor. One of the products they gave us was a whole bunch of ice cream sandwiches. It was one of their new product lines when we first initially signed on with them for a contract to give them milk, or specifically cream, for the ice cream. Yep, that's good enough. And so what I really liked to do to make this ultra rich hot chocolate is I would use the milk from the farm. Obviously, I grew up on a farm. We had milk. We milked dairy cows. It was so a little bit of bragging time here. My family's farm had the highest quality organic milk. The organic is only important in terms of price, but we had the highest quality organic milk in the United States, and still have that title for like the last 40 years. Oh, and that was being used to make ice cream. At a time, a long time ago. Okay, a long time ago being 10 years ago, but... Or no, not quite 10... Yeah, roughly 10 years ago. Wow, it's been 10 years already. I miss that ice cream. That business went... that company went out of business. They went bankrupt. Because the CEO of the company was a fucking idiot. He wanted to build a fucking ice cream parlor on the summit of Mount Everest. And he fucking bankrolled it so he could get people up there to do so. But his assistant... What did I just feed? I've had an antiparalysis. I thought I hit down. Oh well, I just fucking reversed 2 feeds worth of progress. Fuck. Anyway, basically his assistant, or his secretary, I suppose. I'm not sure what her title was. I think she was basically a secretary, but also probably the co-president, co-owner, something like that. She convinced him not to do it, even though he had fully already assembled a team to go up the mountain and assemble it, just so people who wanted to climb Mount Everest could go get ice cream. Like, bruh, who the fuck is going to get ice cream at the top of Mount Everest? Like, I understand his passion, but that's a stupid fucking decision. No wonder his company went bankrupt. But yeah, the long short of our contract there ended with them holding off on renewing our contract until the last 12 hours before our contract expired. Dumb motherfuckers. Auto refrigeration? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, back to the part of the whole story that I'm trying to make. I would use the milk from our family's farm to make the hot chocolate. I just put a couple scoops of just normal fucking ass Swiss Miss, cheap ass hot chocolate in there, and then I would take an ice cream sandwich. It was 2 chocolate like cookies with a Madagascar vanilla in the middle, and I would stir the whole fucking ice. Or no, I would take it in half and stir half of the ice cream sandwich into the hot chocolate and let it melt. The cookie would just fucking dissolve in the milk, and the ice cream would cool the hot chocolate just enough to be drinkable without burning yourself. And that's just the way I really liked it. But also, it would like greatly sweeten. The milk was already creamy as fuck because it was straight from the bulk tank, so it's like full fat milk. Yeah, full fat milk. And then I'd fucking put a stick of ice cream in there. It was so good. It made it so rich and even more creamy, and it cooled it down to fucking perfection. And that cookie would add just enough extra flavor. Oh, I'm mad I even just talked about it. Now I want it. As I said, that company went bankrupt. So they no longer exist. So finding their ice cream is never going to be possible. I have tried it with other brands of ice cream sandwiches, but it's just not the same. It's not the same. It's come close, but it's never been just as good as I remember it, so I've just always been disappointed greatly. You forget how grainy PSO was. You play on PC with all the bells and whistles. It's fair. I mean, this isn't that grainy. I'm playing with a modified GameCube. I have an HDMI adapter, so it actually looks better than usual. Alright, am I gonna go 1.5 times over the average? If I use a full bar TP here, I am more than 50% above the average, which is terrible luck. How many lilies have I seen? Plus, I'm at 411. Let's make that the 410. Yes, if I did TTF, I was going to do TTF, but unfortunately this memory card can't do download quests. If I were to go online and do TTF, I wouldn't be able to pipe for them. Okay, I'm at 400 flat. Roughly. I'm only counting the first two numbers, so 400, so I did 16 plus 16. Alright, multiply that by 4. I've seen 175 lilies so far. That doesn't make sense. How did I get to 175? Oh, I know why. Because the math was wrong. 508 lilies so far. 512. Okay, now I'm at the statistical average. Somehow I was at the wrong... I had the numbers wrong in my head. So it's a 1 in 512. So I should have seen... 1 lily be rare. So I'm now... 1 in 516. No, I can go online. I have no restrictions against going online on these characters. I remade these characters for fun, but I kind of want to show off what you would have to do to go and get your shit if you're just playing from fresh, brand new characters. These 4 characters have been like solo self-found so far. I have, when I say 4 characters, I'm on a fresh, brand new memory card with 4 brand new characters, and I've been playing through them in a kind of a weird way. Because normally I would just get one character to ultimate, get all the gear that I need from that one character, and then all the rest of my characters would be overpowered as shit through the rest of the run. But what I've been doing is I've been keeping every character on the same difficulty, at roughly the same level. So all 4 characters are right now in very hard, and I have not farmed anything in V-hard for them to complete hard mode. Man, is my code actually working? Is the rare enemy notification code I'm using fucking functional? Or is it disabling rare enemy spawns? I've gotten rare enemies before. I piped for a rare Hilda Blue in hard mode for a Meteor Smash on this character, so I know it's possible. Uh... I'm usually not this unlucky. That being said, I have had streams when I used to pipe a lot back in the day, where I would pipe for 5 hours straight, no rare enemy. And that was when I was doing Hilda-Bears, or specifically Hilda-Tors, looking for Sinkesta. And when you're getting 6 at a time, although I was manually looking, I didn't have a code for rare enemy alert. So 6 enemies at a time, with all the walking and checking I had to make sure to do properly. 5 hours of pure, intense staring at a screen, making sure I didn't miss the slightest pixel of difference on monkeys falling down. Alright, am I just gonna fix up the... No. I'm gonna be resolute. I need to do this. I will get 1! I am dedicated to getting 1 from Lazy Lilies now, even if I have to go twice over the average. If I have to see 1,000 lilies to see 1 in 500, fine. Honestly, at this point, it's probably worth power cycling my system just to get better luck. Should I just go to the next wave of lilies? Because these guys obviously aren't giving them to me. I've been piping these guys for 40 minutes. And they haven't given me a rare enemy yet. Trying for another 10. Alright, here we go. 1. Two. This is what these streams are going to be like for these 4 characters for, like, the foreseeable future. 3. Yeah, I think I just need to go unlock Waterfall Tears. I'll figure out the slimes later. Maybe I'll just get online prepared for the slimes. But piping for the slimes would be much easier than anything else. This is... Even with just these 4 lilies, I'm seeing more lilies per pipe here than I would on average of completing every TTF. You always wondered how rare items are determined? There's an RNG seed whenever you kill something, and the RNG seed shuffles every once in a while. Like when you kill an enemy, spawn an enemy. Apparently the RNG shuffles with every sparkle or every light on screen that's every different. So even this loading screen, every little flash of light is incrementing the RNG slightly. So going faster increments the RNG more, theoretically. But yeah, rare enemies are guaranteed to drop an item, but the item I'm going for is a 7 and 8. And what was that, 6? I lost count already. Seven. I could have had Waterfall Tears unlocked by now if I wasn't just fucking dumb. No, I would have stopped at the slimes. I would have stopped at the slimes, tried to go for a God Power. This is like one of the 2 missions I need for God Powers. Do I need to complete every mission then? I think I need to full clear the mission just so I have access to good slime spawns if I don't go online. God damn it, I don't want to clear every mission in V-Hard. Alright, I'll go for one more, the rest of my TP bar. That's 12 more pipes. God, this must be how speedrunners feel when they're going for God HPs. For all difficulty runs. It was the fucking mag feed sound again! God damn it! I got tricked. I have an hour left. I have an hour left before I need to get ready for work. God fucking damn it. Literally 3/4 of the stream was me just doing this. The whole fucking time. 4 more pipes. Alright, I'm just finishing up this TP bar and then I'm moving on. I'm gonna get to the slimes. I should probably just beat the mission. Fuck the slimes. I'll just get online set up so I can just do TTF for slimes, I guess. Although, if I do that, I will definitely hit level 80 before I get enough power units. The problem with going online is the enemies are seated upon loading into a lobby. So I have to actually clear up to the lobby area. Nope. Last pipe. Nope. Alright, that should be more than enough. I'll put the Durgo away for now. Actually, no, do I want to put the Durgo away for now? I'll keep it in my inventory. Just because I know when I get to the slimes, I'm going to want to pipe for 20 minutes. No rare enemy. Okay. GG. It is unfortunate, but I have no luck today. So I went... If I do the math... So I did 56 plus 55 pipes plus another 56 pipes. Multiplied by 4. I saw 668 lilies. 1 in 512 is the average. I am over that by a significant margin. So I had a 100 and I am 30 fucking. If I were to guaranteed see a rare lily, I would have had a 130.47 chance of seeing a rare lily. But no, I am fucking. What is it? 668? Yeah. See, I'm fucking. I'm 30% over the statistical average for finding a rare enemy. I should have seen one. Like, that's bullshit how fucking unlucky I was. Alright, well, I am just at the beginning of this. There is another 4 Lily Wave of enemies coming up, so maybe I'll get lucky and just see them there. I could have spawned these lilies, so I could have walked... Actually... Oh god, I could have done that. I have a code that just, that gives me a rare item notification sound whenever I see, whenever a rare enemy spawns. I could pipe for 8 lilies here. I can't pipe for them now. I killed the other 4, but... No, I can't! I can't, because I need to kill those lilies to touch the button that opens this door. So I can't do that. Fucking Christ. Any lilies in here? No, that's just a bunch of enemies. I don't want all those enemies. Let's just go the short way. Okay, Mitra. Now I get your dex to... whatever the fuck I need the dex to get to. Right, I don't have damage. It operates on RNG. Of course, everything drop related or enemy spawn related drops on RNG. Yeah, if you're looking for rare item drops specifically... God fucking damn it. Not the rare I wanted to see. What is this one anyways? Okay, that's very hard from Poison Lily. That's a Vijaya. That is a Vijaya. That is not a terrible weapon, but it's not a very good weapon. It's a hunter-only weapon that has a... It's theoretically the strongest weapon in the game. However, it's such an early find that if I don't have hit percent for it, it doesn't do very good. If I don't find one with at least 70% hit, it's useless. Yes, it's the Meseta Eater, with a very unique charge effect of consuming 10,000 Meseta per swing for times 5 damage. It's like times 5.5 damage or some shit like that. Compared to the normal charges times 3. I don't know why they gave the unique charge effect to a partisan. Anyway. No, it's 200 Meseta per hit normally. The Vijaya consumes 10,000 Meseta per swing, regardless if you hit or not. Based on Japanese lore. Really? There's Japanese lore to the fucking Vijaya as well? Well, I am not technically incorrect, as that is how it functions in-game. Fucking pallet patch, seriously, stop fucking with me. That devil battle would have been real nice right about now, since these guys are now going to hit me constantly. And I don't have the TP to sustain rest up more than twice. Sure, I'll take a metal wood. Oh, Kushan. Sorry, I forgot to feed you. Oh, I don't have anything for the Mitra. Fuck. Alright, Difaluz it is then for now. Get it 1 level in mind and then switch back to the anti-paras. Fuck. Ooh, how do I feed that mag to get the correct mag evolution? Okay. Dragon frame? In the slot. Do it just pump the mono grinders into the crush bullet for now? Oh wait, no, 2 mono grinders. That's easy. Just put them on the mech guns. Sure, it doesn't increase my damage substantially, but it's very helpful. Keeping my inventory clean. Since +9 is the cap, it's not bad to put it on that. Oh, when did I get poisoned? The fuck? Did he poison me when I got knocked down last time? I didn't even see it. It's funny because if you get in ultimate difficulty, if they shoot at you, they can't kill you because you've been knocked down. So poison being able to affect you when you're in iframes is fucking weird. Alright, so the next wave is gonna be... No, it's the Nano Dragon wave and then the Lily wave, right? Oh, I don't have shift on, that's why I'm doing less damage. No wonder it's taking an extra combo to kill. No, it was the Lilies next. Alright, well, that sucks. There's no fucking way that's in range. That touched the floor before it touched me. I don't care if you're at elevated height or not. It literally could not have touched me. Oh, the hot chocolate I made. I should drink it before it, Why did you go to the right? That's not how this game works. Locks onto the closest enemy to you from the left, not from the right. The fuck? Can you just switch how it fucking operates? It's annoying. I hate when it does that. The game just switches up its coding at random. No. I is fully out of range. That poison hits the floor before it crosses the gap. That poison falls in the fucking lava. How did I get poisoned? Is there no physical floor where that lava is? Did it fall through the floor and hit me from below with a vertical hitbox? Ain't no way that touched me. Ain't no fucking way. They're not that long ranged yet. They don't get long range until ultimate. The Megan Fly is about 3 years. Or too long. I hate that my bullets actually came up, but they canceled them because game logic. $225 Is that like a rare drop from them? It's just a large quantity of Meseta. Okay, 2 lilies and a slime here. How the fuck dare you? Yeah, being a cast would be nice because it's just faster trap shooting. Why do these guys have 1,000 health in V-Hard but only 900 in Ultimate? They're supposed to flinch! What the fuck? Okay, cool. So they're broken right now. That's a weird fucking bug I've never seen before. Like, I'm not accuracy missing. I'm just missing the special attack. So I'm clearly hitting, but not getting the special attack proc. That's supposed to flinch them like that. Even if you're facing from the fucking front. Why is it bugged? I'm so annoyed. So fucking annoyed about that. Whoop! Wrong button. Well, shit. I guess it's time to go back and actually get some mag food. I think I keep the questionable... No, I shouldn't need to keep the questionable railgun. The next slams I'm gonna find are gonna be next to a telepipe. Or next to a healing ring so I can get my TP back easy. Ooh, and I got the 10% dark up. So Vijaya, legendary longsword for the wealthy can launch a powerful attack at the cost of Meseta. Yeah, alright, so the English description doesn't really give you much to work on. I wonder if the Japanese description is, or how different the Japanese description is. Like, how bad was the translation? Kind of thing. Oh. Alright, the next level I get will upgrade my shops. So that's going to prevent me from being able to buy anti-paralysis. Guaranteed. They'll still shuffle in and out of the shop, but I would like to be able to guarantee buy them. You think it reference to the Thunderbolts, the Hindu god Thunderbolts, the Hindu god Indra used? No, I'm fairly certain that's the Storm Wand Indra. Unless you're talking about like the Japanese description, in which case, why would it? Why? There's a weapon dedicated to the storm god, the Hindu god Indra. If the name is anything to go off of, why would the Vijaya? Unless there was a. I'm sorry, I don't know Hindu lore very well. I don't know. I don't know Hinduism or their gods very well. Did they name the Thunderbolts? Yeah, okay, if they named the Thunderbolts then, okay, cool. Why would they name the Thunderbolts? Fuck. Made me look like a goddamn fool alive. But, like, it's a powerful longsword for the... Why would Sega change the description for English translation? Is it because they think we're fucking stupid? I mean, yes, they do. The Sega of Japan definitely thought the Sega that Americans were fucking stupid and wouldn't understand religion. After all, our country is based on fucking religion and fucking over another country multiple times. No, down the wrong pipe. A lot of P's items are named after Hindu and Sanskrit terms. Like the Magnams. Yeah, that's fair. I remember a long time ago, I named when I played World of Warcraft, the first hunter I made, I named the wolf I got Barava. Or whatever the fuck. And some random guy just came up to me and was like, hey, where'd you get that name from? I'm like, I got it from a video game. And then never heard from them again. Wonder if they thought I was, like, insulting their god or something. I don't think about it often, but when I do... American and European ports are watered down. They are! They definitely are. There's no doubt about that. Oh, you know what? There's actually a decent lily room still for me to pipe in this mission. Appropriating cultural or religious icons. Man, now I really want to know some... Oh, I hope Sky's Not the Limit goes a little deeper into a weapon lore. Because I would like to know, because I know there's a lot of, like, Japanese... translations that weren't quite translated right, and there's a lot of lore that's just like hidden in the original text before it got translated, and it's just so much better than what we have. Oh, I'm gonna grow a level. I shouldn't have killed those guys. I'm gonna grow a level before I can go to the food next, or buy food next. Which means I'm no longer feeding Dex on this guy then. Actually, do I need to? Do I want Dex first, or do I want Mind first? I need to figure out... what I'm going to feed this into. Because I gotta get a... I want to get twins on this as a special. But because I'm going Dex Mind, I have to figure out who gets Dex over Mind level ups. I should look that up right now. PSO storyline is watered down. Yeah, that's just a trend of games back in the day. Watered down the games for the dumb Americans. They won't understand a word otherwise. Says the country that likes to fuck their cousins to another country that also fucks their cousins, but one's inbred and the other one's culture? Explain that one to me. If you're American and you fuck your cousin, you're a hick, but if you're Japanese, you fuck your cousin, that's just business. I don't get it. You can still be a well-respected member of society in Japan if you're just like you're married to your cousin, but if you do it in America, you're a hick and no one likes you. You also drive a big truck, and you're a fucking inbred generation of children or some shit like that. I don't know. And the worst part is that stereotype isn't that far off from the truth. What's the difference? Where's the line? How did they come to this? Why is it nighttime? Hey, who turned out the lights? Where's the Hunter Mag Gallery? Ooh, defense increase. Don't mind if I do. Oh, no, I have to clear the room first. Force Mags. Ranger Mags. Hunter Mags. Where are the Hunter Mags at? There you are. Okay, so Dex over Mind. I just get Pila on Force. Dex over Mind. I get... Ew. Alright. I just get Pila and I also turn them into commas. That's not bad. Dex over Mind on Hunter. I can get... Ooh. Ooh, actually, yeah, I can get Nandon. Oh, I could also get Yaska if I... Yaksa. Wow, I can't read. Yeah, I think I'll turn it into an Nandon. That actually gives me a third photon attack I can use that's not twins. And I don't need twins on a Force Bag anyways, so that's actually perfect. That gives me Estella, which I can use in conjunction with other people if I ever play online. Alright. Here are these guys. Durga, it's your turn to shine. Wow, he didn't come up. Alright, they all split. That's 8, yeah, 8 slimes. 8 slimes, no red one. I have 30 minutes left. So, this looks like this is how the stream is going to end. I'm going to pipe on these guys, and they're not going to give me anything. So, level 50, this Mitra needs to be fed by the Huneural. So I can feed this thing up to level 50. Technically. Yeah, 1 Monomate, 2 moons. Actually, no, it's 1 moon, 2 monos to get rid of the dex that the moons give. Oh, I gotta pipe first. Actually, I have to take the pipe. What am I doing? Alright, because updated shops, let's see what I can get. Gib Forsher, Jillen, Mr. Rib. I got lucky and nothing actually, doesn't really look like anything got updated in thing. But also, general HPs appear, so there's proof that the shop's upgraded. I don't need to buy them out right now. Simply because general HPs will appear more often. No. 15 hit Shockbreaker is not worth it. Nothing with hit. Nothing with hit that I can use anyways. Nor do they have enough hit. If I could find 35 or more hit would be perfect. Alright. Oh. That's my 1:15 alarm telling me to go make food. I've already prepared lunch for the next 3 days, so I can spend all my time just playing until it's time for me to get ready for work. Because I give myself 20 minutes to eat food, use the bathroom, and then leave. Whoops, I should have, really. Come on. It's better for me if I don't freeze any of them, because if I freeze one, it throws off their sync. And if I can hit both of them once, and then hit the next two with the first two initially, right off the bat I can split them to an even 8. If I stand right about here... Well, he almost killed his friends, which would have been bad, because I would have lost one slime specifically, and I don't know which one it would have been. There we go. I want to make sure that's on a different button so I don't take the telepipe. I froze a single one every single fucking time so far. Fuck off, game. There, I got them somehow. The low-level Robardo actually lingers a little bit, so you can just hit something. Which is nice. I gotta go get my TP back as well. Alright, perfect. No freeze. All 4 of them up. No rare slime. And free healing ring, so I'm losing time, but free healing ring. Oh, I just fucking pushed up on my C-stick. I reset my palette. I'm not actually setting palette patch here because I'd like to just... leave it as is. Oh god, excuse me. Words. Alright, come on game. I know I don't have anything preventing me from getting rare enemies right now. Give one to me. Just one before I go to work. I got 20 minutes. 25 minutes. Let's go. The longer I do this, the more I feel like I just need to fix my memory card so I can just have download quests. I just need to get rid of the download quest files on this memory card just so I can access downloadable quests. Apparently the code I'm using that gives me a notification anytime I find a rare enemy also increases the odds of finding a rare enemy. Bull fucking shit! The number of enemies I've seen and the lack of rare enemies I've seen so far is definitely not correlating to a higher increased rare enemy rate. The fact that I'm almost double over the fucking average of finding rare spawns or seeing a rare enemy. Whoever said that's a fucking liar. Fuck you. Still no rare enemy. This is the problem with the fucking God Pals. As much as I want one, it's most likely not going to be possible to find them. Because this shit could happen the whole time, where I just pipe enemies and somehow just never get a single one. Okay, game, like, you've been showing me, like, more than double the average of rare enemies. For so long, for this last month. We have seen over 20 rare enemies alone in, like, the fucking first 3 weeks of January. Where the fuck are all my rare enemies? I fucking did it again, god damn it. I pushed C up because I wanted to fucking flick through my palettes really quickly like I normally do. It's a nervous tick. I gotta not react on impulses. No! Wait, was that there already? I don't know if I killed the slime for that or not. I don't know if one of the slimes kill each other. I think that might have been there from one of the sharks, and I never picked it up. If it wasn't, and one of the slimes actually died, I hope the slime that if the potential slime that died was not the rare one. I guess if I get a rare one, that's gonna suck ass. This works. Thing about the rare enemy alert for this is I don't get the notification until I actually split the slimes, so the notification for the slimes is kind of useless. Still. It's just cool to hear the rare noise before you see the rare enemy. Wait, did one of the fucking slimes hit the other slime? Why did he get this sound that he got hit? Because the slimes that were there were not actively attacking me yet. Did he hurt himself in confusion? Fuck, I walked in his path. So those slimes will only pop up if you're like one melee attack, one saber attack distance away from them, roughly. So if you're standing on them or too far away from them, they won't pop up. You can manipulate them in order to get them into the correct spots to... I just fucking did my thing again. To get them to pop up guaranteed. I just did the thing again. And it's actually really easy. I once had a guy argue with me that slime's the worst thing in the world because he could never get them to pop up and he had a slime that just stayed down permanently while he was chasing it around. And I told him that was his problem, so he was chasing it. It made him quit playing PSO. To which I said, that's silly. You quit playing PSO because of something that you could fully control. And you actually did. You actually fully controlled it. Just trying to get the slime to pop up. And by doing so, you forced it to stay down. Really? You're not in range? Well, I split a different slime anyway. So there's a fun little glitch here that you can do if you're not running a patched version of the game. And when I say patched, I mean bug fix patch. Just if you patched your ISO directly. There's a bug here where if you do 3 attacks, it doesn't matter what attacks, normal, heavy, whatever, as long as you're on the 3rd hit of a combo, if you hit an enemy with a spell after the 3rd hit of a combo, it'll store that combo finisher on your attack and cause enemies to split, regardless of which spell you're using. They are programmed to split upon getting hit by Gi Barda or Raw Barda. But if you do that combo finisher, you'll actually split 2 of them. So you'll get 2 slimes off of the first slime. Which is kind of cool. But if you're running bug fix patch, it gets rid of that bug. Nice. No rare slime. So, Pushan's feed table is so bad that it can mimic Sato's feed table by feeding the moons, but then you gotta feed monomates. So half your feed time is just time spent mitigating the stats you don't want up. And that's what the moons and monomates are doing, is just emulating feeding a Sato just die mates. Because you get roughly the same feed. Roughly. I think the moons are a little bit more, but the moons are offset by the fact that you have to feed monomates. So it ends up being a little slower than a Sato. I mean, that's assuming you don't want any decks. If you want the decks, then you can just go pure moons for a couple levels, which is insane. Actually, if you do need the extra decks on the mag, feeding moons would actually make a better feed than Sato. Holy fuck, how many rare enemies have I seen? Or how many rare enemies have I not seen, rather? How fucking bad above the average am I? Am I more than triple above the average at this point? Probably not that far, but 512 is a lot of enemies. But the fact that I still haven't seen one, I'm probably well over double the average at this point. Which is insane to me. My luck is terrible. Well, I've shown off what you can do casually. And shown that it's not... It's all luck related. God damn it. Alright, I think I'm gonna... Do I want to just get the quests active so I can do TTF offline and pipe there? I think I want to. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up for piping offline. I'll just do it now so I don't have to worry about it later. So when I come back to the piping dream, it won't take so long. Because I'm sure this is boring as hell for a lot of people to watch me just sit here and go, nope, didn't get it, 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 nope, that's not it, nope, didn't get it, nope, that's not it, nope, that's not get it, nope, didn't it, that's it, didn't it. Really? Wait, hold up. Wait, do I not lose access to antis and anti-paralysis at 43 like I thought I did? I thought that's when soul atomizers were guaranteed. When do soul atomizers become guaranteed? I have a patch that changes up the shops. So if you're playing vanilla, antidotes, antiparalysis, telepipes, and trap vision are guaranteed at all times. At level 43, monomates and monofluids go away, and difluids are guaranteed always, and trimates and trifluids show up in the shop randomly. Moons are always guaranteed, and then stars and souls are random. The patch that I have at a certain level, at level 11 makes dimates and difluids it's vanilla, always available. Monos and monofluid, both monos are available, both dies are available. Trias are random. Souls and stars are always random. But when the patch I'm using, I don't know what level it changes them to be always they'd be there. Because souls being available at all times late game is real nice. And same thing with the trimates. Trimates and trifluids look like they're guaranteed to be here now. I don't know what changes. I don't know when it changes, rather. 3-slot, perfect frame. It is a big defense increase, but that's also a big level increase. No hit. Alright, I don't really have to worry about the mag having trouble getting fed. Excuse me. I mean, I already said I was going to. Do I want to pipe one more time? Because if I unequip the mag, I'm going to lose a lot of TP. And I could just use that. Yeah, fuck, I'll use that TP first. When I get under 200, I'll switch mags and just quit and set up for online. I have 15 minutes left before I have to get ready for work. If I get one rare enemy, that'd be great. No rare enemy. Ideally, I get 2 Robarticasts and 1... How much TP is that costing? 35, 70, 80. 80 TP per thing. Ideally. If I fuck up or if the mags freeze in a weird way, I don't get to do that. But mags, the slimes freeze up in a weird way. Or at all, rather. Oh, rare. That guy was, like, directly underneath me. I'm surprised he popped up at all. Nothing on these characters is illegitimate. The only thing that I'm using is a code that just gives me a noise when a rare enemy spawns. That shouldn't disable things. Why am I not getting rare enemies? Excuse me, game. Why are you such a fucking prude? Yeah. And I mistimed it, so I didn't get the slime to spawn. Okay, that other one wasn't in range this time, and he didn't pop up. Okay, there we go. Last 2 spawned. Nothing. Okay, I'm under 200. I'm gonna split these guys one more time, but I'm just gonna kill them all. I'm not gonna pipe for them. I'm gonna go check out the Lily room really quickly. That comes up almost immediately after this. And see if I can't see a rare enemy first before I call it quits and get set up. Oh, I'm waiting on level 3. What do I do with Durga equip? So use 7. Yeah, it's not better. What I could do is I could just spam Gifoy and have it stacked on top of each other so when a slime pops up it just insta-gibs them. As fun as that would be, my Gifoy doesn't last long enough for me to do that, technically. This is horrible. Coming from a slime, that's kind of funny. And more levels before I have to feed it with the Unaural. I could feed the Pushan just moons, pure moons. Get up 5 levels of dex. 5 levels of dex would give me a lot of power as well. Every slime I don't split, or every slime I split is a chance for a rare enemy, so might as well split everything. Oopsie. That was meant to be a heavy attack. Okay, lilies. No rare enemy. No rare enemy. No rare enemy. No rare enemy. Yeah, the best offline fire will be Waterfall Tears. You can get 9 lilies in a room by triggering a second wave of 5 in a room that needs a button to push normally. No rare enemy. Five more pipes. And that'll just kill them all, then call it. No rare enemy. Oh, you know what? I should spawn the other ones. Because that's 6. I can make a total of 8 then. No rare enemy. Yep. So those enemies will be spawned, so they'll load in every time I telepipe. That'll give me just 2 more. And 2 more lilies to check. Without having to be in the room. Because if I get the notification and they're not here, they're in the other room. 4 times. I get to do this 4 times. Well, 5 checks. Because I'm typing now. 4 pipes, 5 checks. I'm just going to go based off the sound, assuming the notification is actually functional. That is. This is the worst part about using this code. Is like, you don't know if it's working until you actually find a rare enemy. And when you're like this, you just get really fucking paranoid that you have seen a rare enemy at least once. You just haven't felt it, you know? I got 5 minutes left to clear up the dead I said I was going to do when I was done with the slimes, and then I persuaded... Nope. Last pipe luck was not it. Alright, well, this is good experience at least. I'm glad I didn't stick just to that one, but I'm also really disappointed I didn't get any at all. Do I want Dex to go to 50? It's hard because the Hunarol needs as much power as she can get early on. And not having a little more accuracy on her wouldn't technically hurt. Ooh, HP Matt. Kinda glad I came here. Also a telepipe. Let's go. I'm still pumping all my HP mats into the Force. Just because the Force will probably take longer to hit the health requirement to get through V-Hard offline. Okay. Oh shit. Man, not having a belt really sucks. I'm not done yet, but yeah, it's basically Jover. So the code I had, rare monster alert, makes enemies make a noise when the rare enemies spawn. There's also this one where it shows rare enemies on area map and radar map. But that's the only code I have enabled. Nothing else cheatsy going on. I'm going to turn it off for now, because otherwise I'm going to forget to do things. How do I get to my memory card? This is the button? There we go. Oh yeah, I have a lot of downloaded quests on this memory card. Oh fuck. Max Attack 1, Max Attack 4, Respective Tomorrow, TTF. I had TTF on this memory card too. Fuck. Guild card, system file, character file. Don't delete those. That's supposed to melee data. Is that the snapshot file? I don't need that. Episode 3. I had Hero and Daughter. I had Garen's Scheme on this one. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't use Garen's Scheme at all, so I don't know why I had it. Ends of Desire I definitely had, though. I have it on all different memory cards, though, so I can just re-download it later. Yeah, Silverant quests. The reason it said the data was corrupted is because it's tied to the other character's guild card ID. And since I made new characters, they don't match. The Tombstones. Do 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 do. Oh. Yeah, that took more than 5 minutes, huh? Alright, that's basically my alarm telling me it's time for me to get ready for work. So, how much do I have yet to delete? Oh, I got quite a bit yet. This would be easier if I just, formatted the memory card and then just put everything on there. A, up and A. Okay, that's deleted. I don't think I need to delete that. Third age, 10. Oh, I only have one? Metroid Prime file? I don't remember what the hell that was. Is this my completed Double Dash file? I don't remember. Alright. Since my alarm went off, I should, fuck it. I'm gonna throw the rice in the rice in the microwave quick. And while that's heating up, since I have to microwave it for 2 minutes, I'm just gonna keep going. And by keep going, I mean I'm just going to see if I can select missions. Because if I can, cool. I'll have access to TTF tomorrow. If not, oh well. I'll figure out how to go to Regal again and then just download TTF again and just use it on that one memory card. That being said, I need to get under the same guild card ID, so I have to make sure I use the same serial number used for all my characters. Which I don't remember. I don't remember which which copy of PSO I use the serial key from, because I have PSO episode 3 and PSO Plus and 2 copies of normal PSO. I don't remember which serial access key I used. Although one of the normal non-plus copies doesn't have an original case with it. So I have Plus, non-plus, and episode 3 cases. I have 3 serial ID access keys. I have to figure out which one is the right one that I used previously for everything else. Okay, this is just me going in and checking to make sure that I can, in fact, choose quests. I don't know if it was that simple just to delete all those download quest files. Download quest file is corrupt and cannot be used. There was no download quest file on the memory card. I just deleted them all. Yes, you guys all saw that. Did I do something wrong? Do I need to reformat the memory card just to make sure everything's gone? Oh, this one. Alright, that's the rice done. I gotta cook the chicken in the microwave. Ooh, this one. Ooh, stewing in its own juices, are we? I don't understand that. The rice is hot, but there's still ice in my Tupperware. That's the one thing I don't understand about microwaving frozen rice right now is my Tupperware, when I heat it up, the sides and the top of the Tupperware are still frozen. Still ice. Didn't get melted for 2 minutes in the microwave. But the rice is nice and hot. Well, except for the surface, which is still fucking frozen somehow this time, which is the first time that's ever happened. Alright, network data, system file, other file. I don't see a file that says download quest file. What the fuck is it talking about? Alright, I might just back up the memory card completely and just re-put the stuff on there. Because I know these download quests aren't corrupted, since I can use them on the main memory card. Anyway, I gotta get going. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll figure some of the stuff out later tonight, hopefully, and actually get it functional. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll be back to piping again tomorrow. Toddles.